What's happening, my beautiful people? My name is Dirty Mike, and today, my friends, I'm going to teach all you lovely folks at home how to score. I'm going to call it indirect free kicks or just general set pieces. There's many tutorials on how to score free kicks, and they're difficult this year. But if you truly want to win more games in FUT Champs or post a better record, and some of the best players in the world might not appreciate me bringing this to YouTube, but I don't care. I bring y'all all the knowledge, all the information I've got. I'm giving it to you absolutely free. You can subscribe, doesn't cost a cent. Get notified when everything's going down. But the difference between people that are getting 25 and 30, 30 and 35, sometimes it's very small intricacies, such as knowing how to score indirect free kicks, or understanding what to do from corners, or when to take the veteran foul, or how to trap somebody defensively. And this is just going to add to the list of tutorials. If you appreciate the content, if you think it's something new, because I haven't seen anyone post content regarding how to score these types of set pieces. I could be wrong, but I haven't seen it. Make sure to drop a thumbs up. Also, get in the comments, are there any other set piece locations where you found a technique to work well in terms of scoring goals or producing a positive result and building up that consistency? Because when you're playing FIFA, that's what it's all about. Can I do this over and over again? Can I generate this opportunity again? Can I make this happen more than just once or twice? This is going to be a frequent, a constant. Can I count? Can I rely on being able to score from this position? Just before we get into the clip analysis, if you need any cheap games or cheap codes, head on over to G2A, use Dirty at checkout, get that cashback bonus. Yes, sir. Stretching out. As we get into the clip analysis, views from this side. It's going to be a little pun on words. If you've been on the channel for some time, then you understand this is consistent with the content. And as we get into the first couple clips, they're both going to be down the sideline, because this is where I get fouled oh so often, and I realize most people hidden hope. They put it into the mixer and they're like, man, I hope we connect and we score a goal. And step one is off the ball, where you're using the ability to take a target man. You're hitting LB or L1, just depending on your platform. And you're able to choose a player. Then step two, placement. And in this area, that near post kind of segmented spot, it seems to be an awesome place to whip in a cross because the keeper can't intervene, and it allows you to use a bigger player, which you should always ideally choose a large and in charge type of target man, someone who might be 6 foot, 6'2", 6'4", 6'6", whatever you've got as options. And if he's mobile, even better, because you have to move into that position. And then timing the play is where you're now taking your target man and you're trying to link that up with the delivery. And if you've done it correctly, you're going to be in the right place at the right time. And I'm just sitting there waiting, and then we're going to flick it on. If you've played football in real life, flick that boy on, flick it on. You put it into a dangerous position, and you're going to score a lot of these goals. In fact, if it connects, almost guaranteed that you score. And that's what's different about using this type of set piece setup versus just whipping it and hitting and hope. Because let's say you hit and hope 10 great deliveries, all right, and they're all 50-50, so you win 5 out of those 10, and then out of the 5 that you win, 3 of them you win the header, it goes over the bar because they're not that accurate. And then the other 2, the goalkeeper saves it. So in 10 attempts, you scored 0. That is not being efficient. And now we have the pullback, which is similar to the example from before, just farther down the line. And this is actually where I get hacked down a lot more often. I'm turning the corner, I'm working the sideline, I've got the crossing angle, and my opponent is like, no. Step one, same as before, off the ball, and try to disguise your player choice. And what that means is when you switch to your target man, you got who you want to use, who you're trying to send it in, who's going to flick it on. Don't move him around all crazy. Don't let your opponent know until the last minute that he's going to be moving into a certain position, because at that point it's too late and you're going to get there first. Placement, from this spot, I'm just trying to keep it away from the goalkeeper. I like the top of the box area, and you need to leave some room for error, so to speak, because players aren't perfect on accuracy with delivery. We get it there, Pogba's in position, and now we're flicking it on, and look how many bodies I have. There's no way this doesn't connect in my favor. It's always going to be a dangerous opportunity. Vieira chested down, but from 5-6 yards out, you can't miss. It's not going to be a miss. You're going to score every time. And that's why I'm showing you the full setup in the examples with just normal speed, no freeze frames, and I also want to have the freeze frames so you understand how to put this together. Remember, if you have any questions, Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it, if you appreciate it, if it's something new. You've never added this into your gameplay, you got to drop a thumbs up, my friends. But I have a lot more coming for you ASAP. And if there's any types of videos where you think it's something that needs to be showcased that you haven't seen before, let me know. I definitely am down to experiment a little bit with some of the tips and tutorials. I love putting content out there that I know people will go home, practice, and implement into their gameplay. Not 5 days from now, not 2 weeks from now, but